Hello everyone. I just wanted to make a quick video as an example to assist you in the assignment in which I require you to at least initiate a college admissions application. I would like for you to get as far as you can in the application, but you are not required to submit it. If you would like to submit it, you're welcome to, and that's great, but you are not required to for this assignment. I just would like for you to get as far into the application as you can prior to submitting. So just as an example, I wanted to show you how I would go about this. So if I'm looking up Oregon State University, just as an example, not all colleges and university applications will look the same, but they will look pretty similar. They will have a pattern that you'll notice. Um, and so I just wanted to start here. So again, the websites are going to look different with online applications, but here I'm on their main page. You'll notice I'm pretending I'm a future student, right? So I'll click on future students. Right away, I see an apply now link here. Other websites, you might have to dig around for it, but this one made it pretty easy. So I'll click there. And again, I see this title here as undergraduate right here. So right below that says there's an admissions application toolkit. So I believe that's where I have to go if I want to apply. Okay, so this is something you'll notice on most application websites for colleges and universities. The first thing they're gonna ask you is to create an account. And I think this is because you can save your progress. If you don't finish your application, no problem, you can come back to it and finish it later. So that's why that's useful. And it'll also ask you for an email address, which they'll use to respond to you. So I'm going to go ahead and use an email address I don't check often on here. So let's see, what is that email address? I always forget this one. But for you, I would suggest actually using one that you'll check, especially if you are intending to submit this application. Make sure you're using an email address that you check frequently and that is valid for you. So I hit submit. Okay, so now it says my account has been created. I will receive an email shortly and I will have to go from there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to, let's see if I can, let's see, I'm going to check that email address. Um, let's see what that email looks like. I'm not displaying that right now for you because it'll show other personal information, but when you get that link, it's just an email with a link. So I'm going to copy that from this email and then you'll see what it is. Okay, so there we go. I'll paste that link in here. And like I said, it's a simple email that sent me a link for this application. Okay, so I actually ended up using a different email address. It's asking me to create a password that must at least have 8 characters, 1 letter, and 1 number. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Let's see. Okay, created a password. And looks like it's valid. So now I am in the application. So start new application, undergraduate. As a freshman, it gives you a definition. Is that correct? And then if it is, you continue. And here, this is the beginning of the application. It's going to prompt you with various questions that you should know the answers to. So are you applying with the intent to earn a degree or certificate through Oregon State University? Yes. Are you currently in high school or homeschooled? I'm going to pretend I am, so I'm going to say yes. Do you wish to apply as a degree partnership program student, allowing you to dually enroll at a participating partner institution? So I'm going to say no. My intention is to go straight to the 4-year university. If I were going to community college, I might want to do that, but I'm going to pretend that I want to go straight to university. Which OSU campus location are you applying for? I think I'd like to go to the one in Corvallis. Okay, and so this is the pattern. This is how it's going to go, right? Then it's going to ask you, what are you interested in? I'm going to say, you know what? I like computer science. So you keep going. You go through all the prompts, and then you save and continue. Well, it won't let me now, but eventually it's going to have you save and continue. Does this look correct? And you say, yeah, looks good to me. Make sure you review all your information to see that it's accurate. Okay, so finally we got to the page I wanted to show you, application checklist. Most applications will look somewhat like this, in which they'll tell you, here's all the things you need to complete, and here's how far along you are, or maybe a couple check boxes that say, you've done this, you still need to do this one. So OSU's requires personal information section, contact information, emergency contacts, and so on. So these are all the things that you have to do in order to complete. What I would like for you to do is, if the application that you decide to do or for the college has anything like this, for example, that says started, in progress, processing, you know, somewhere where it shows this progress, or perhaps this right here, what you're seeing, application checklist, and it shows, you know, what it's for. Perhaps it has your name, like this one has it up here. If you can show me something like that, I will know that you have done this assignment, and that will be sufficient enough for your completion. If you have any questions, or if your intention is to actually complete it, feel free to ask. If you need help, I'm here for you. Just let me know. Good luck.